Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for you. Today I am making some tags, and I've already made two thinking that I was taping, but I wasn't. Well, I made one realizing I wasn't taping. I did that on purpose, but then I thought I was taping when I made the second one, and nope. So, one more time, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so what I have here is a tag with a teacup and a faux tea bag, and then a little tab or tag to go in a little slot there. So if you want to make one, what I've done here is use some cardboard where I ripped off the one edge. Then it is a 4x6 piece of paper, and I'm going to attach the index card to it. So this is going to be for hashtag Deck the Year 2025, hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. And I'm also going to put the hashtag Tagtastic Tuesday, and that is hosted by Peggy at Craft Room Stories. And my voice wants to go because I've been talking a lot already and I'm not used to it anymore. Okay, so I'm backing the cardboard. Trying to get it straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. Also, I want to flatten the cardboard because it will likely be used for journaling, and so I want it to be a little flatter. And then I'm going to ink it. Make it look a little grungy for the background. So I hope you're doing well. I am doing all right. But I feel like I'm going to be taking a break from making videos for a while. I don't know if I'm burnt out or if I've just had enough, but I need a break, so I figured this is a good time of year to do that. Plus I have projects that need finishing, and so if I do make videos, they might just be show and tell ones or flip through ones. We'll see. But everybody needs a break, I guess, from time to time. I don't think I'll be taking a break from crafting, but it's just with the filming and the planning, what to film, that probably is the hardest part. And I guess some of the joy has just gone out of the production aspect. So that's just par for the course, I guess. Alright, so that's going to be my base. Like I said, 4x6 with an index card. Then I need a teacup, and I found these on Creative Fabrica, the website. I do have a free account there, and that's how I get a lot of my printables. They have a lot of things I don't care for either, but they do have some nice things. Alright, so my slot, or my slit, I want it to be about 2 1/4 inches. And so I'm just going to cut from 2 to 4 1/4. Because my little tea bag that I want to put in there, I want it to be 2 inches wide. And that is nowhere near straight. But that's okay. And then see if that fits, which it does. And then I like to go roughly to the bottom while it's hidden. So it's mostly hidden. And then I'm just going to cut right at the top of that cup. And then I will make a tag shape out of this as well. And that looks a little crooked. Not any better. Okay. Yeah, so this is a faux tea bag to go into the cup. So if you watched when I used these little pieces for a masterboard, I was going to make them available on my Ko-fi page, but then I realized that they're probably copyright from that version of scripture that I was using, and I have not remade that, so unfortunately I can't really put it up on Ko-fi. So what I'm going to do today is just use blanks, and you don't need a printable for that. I'm just keeping them simple, and I can tell you the measurements of the little rectangles. It's really simple to make them. You just basically cut out squares, well, rectangles, not quite square. I think the ones I made are a little bit smaller even than the ones that were on this tea. So these are one inch and 1/8 in one direction, and 1 inch and 2/8 in the other direction. So that's the size of the actual ones. Mine are 1 inch by 1 1/8, so very close, but a little bit smaller. Okay, so I have my tag, my tea bag, and my, I don't know what to call that, tag, tab. Okay, so then I'm going to ink my teacup and saucer. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody do this a while back already, but I thought it was a great idea for scripture-wise. Okay, so there's the teacup. Now I also need to cut just a little bit of a slit right here, and I'm going to do it right on the edge. And this is for a tuck spot. right here so the tea bag tag can sit in there. Alright, so then I'm going to attach these two. And you need some kind of a string. Not gonna make it, well, it's long enough but I'll probably end up cutting it down some. Okay, so what I want to do is kind of make a loop there. And then grab my stapler. And then make sure both of those strings are under the stapler part, like so. And then I'm going to grab both of these ends through the loop. And just kind of tie a knot. So tying a knot around the stapler. The short one I'm going to cut pretty short here. And then the long one I'm going to attach, or the other end I'm going to attach here in the same manner. It always wants to move on me though. Little fiddly. Okay. Except the short string got caught in the stapler. It still worked. And then I can tie a little bit of a knot there just to make sure it doesn't come out. Alright, so I'm going to cut that shorter as well. And there it is, our fake tea bag, which is not centered. Oh well. Okay, then we're going to try it. That's a good fit. And then we will see if we can get the corner of this in here. Like so. Okay, and then I'm going to write a message, and so far I've just been writing something short. So, God is love. I'm leaving the faux tea bag blank so that either you or whoever can write on the back. So there we go. That's that. And then it's a little bit wider than the tag, but that's okay. Then I need another piece of lace because I used that one all up. Okay, I found something similar that will work very nicely. And I've been using the lace for the tag topper as well. Okay, so in order to attach the teacup, I need glue. Hopefully my glue didn't dry out. Okay, so right at the edge of the slit, and not quite to the edge of the teacup because part of that's gonna stick out, so just about like that, because we need the tea bag to have, or yeah, the faux tea bag, we need that to have access to slide in and out, so I'm gonna do that about right there. So the glue is on the other side down over here. Okay, now I'm just gonna make sure I have enough glue here so that it won't come up like so. And then I'm gonna let it dry some, because otherwise that faux tea bag is going to stick. All right, so this is gonna be the lace, and it's gonna kind of act like the tablecloth here. And I am just putting a row of hot glue down just to speed that up a little. Wouldn't be crafting if we didn't have glue all over ourselves, would it? Okay, so I'm going to, here I have a, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. I think that was from the King James, so I did put that sheet on my Ko-fi page if you want to grab that. And you can make labels out of that one. I actually had labels, but then for this project I just printed it on thin cardstock. It sounds funny to say thin cardstock because I recall cardstock not being thin in the past, but here we are. Okay, so that's going right here. And I will do that with hot glue as well, why not? I had to use this verse because you taste tea when you drink it. And it says that taste and see that the Lord is good. Alright, so that's the back. Ouch. That is hot. Hopefully I'm not too much off screen there. Okay, so now I just need to put this in here. And again, you could write on that tea bag if you wanted to. And once the glue is dry, you could probably slant that a little bit. I think that would look cool. And then just tuck that in. You could even tuck it in behind the lace if you wanted to. Like so. Isn't that fun? So yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned the hashtags that this is going under, but hashtag Tagtastic Tuesday by Peggy and hashtag deck the year 2025 with Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. Alright, so that makes 3 of them, and I think that's enough for today. So, hope you like that. Maybe you'll give it a try. And, yeah, let me know if you like that or not. Okay, thanks for watching. See you again. Bye for now.